She said it like she was commenting on the weather. I found someone better. No anger, no guilt, just cold eyes across the kitchen table where we had eaten for 40 years. Her phone lay face down beside her coffee. Her hand rested on my bank card. The silence felt engineered. I watched the steam rise from my mug and wondered how long she had rehearsed this, how many times she had practiced my destruction in her head. "I'm leaving tonight," she added. A pause, and the money is mine. That was the first fracture. Not the words, the certainty. I didn't shout, didn't plead. I studied her face instead, a stranger wearing my wife's skin. Outside, a car horn sounded. Somewhere, a life continued without me. She slid a folder across the table. Bank statements, transfer confirmations. My name drained into accounts I didn't recognize. "You signed," she said. I looked at the signatures. They were mine, but they weren't. I felt something shift inside me. Not pain, calculation. 40 years collapsed into a single second, and she thought she had already won. She packed quickly, efficient, like someone emptying a crime scene. I stayed seated. The house looked the same. The marriage did not. She spoke about him once. "He understands me." I let the sentence die in the air. I remembered the nights she stayed late at book club, the new perfume, the way she stopped asking me about my day. Patterns form when you finally allow yourself to see them. The betrayal wasn't just emotional, it was mathematical. Savings accounts emptied, property documents altered, my retirement fund rerouted, all while she slept beside me. I had trusted her with my name. She had used it like a key. Denial tried to rise. I killed it. Instead, I memorized details. Her calm, her packed suitcase, the way she didn't look back. She left the door open, like I was temporary furniture. I sat there long after her footsteps vanished. Then I reached for my phone. Not to call her, to call a lawyer. He didn't ask how I felt. He asked when it started. Good men don't need sympathy. They need facts. We moved quietly. Bank records, digital signatures, IP addresses. She had forged consent, but she had been careless. Transfers made at night, logins from unfamiliar devices, a lover's laptop. I acted normal, paid bills, watered plants, let neighbors believe I was fine. Inside, I was cataloging evidence. Every text she deleted left a shadow. Every transaction left a fingerprint. I found messages on a backup cloud, not love letters, instructions. You move it now. Use his signature. He won't notice. She wasn't escaping. She was looting. Weeks passed. She sent one message. "Don't fight this. Start over." I read it twice, then forwarded it to my lawyer. The man she left me for had a business and debt and a history of fraud. I let the information settle. Truth ripens when you wait. The report arrived in a plain envelope. No drama, just numbers and proof. Forged authorization, unauthorized transfers, third-party beneficiary. The law had language for betrayal. I asked her to meet me, neutral ground, a cafe we used to love. She arrived smiling. "Confidence looks good until it's wrong. You should accept it," she said. "We're done." I slid the folder across the table. She didn't open it, so I did. I pointed. Here, here, and here. Her breath changed, that tiny hitch between arrogance and fear. "You forged my signature," I said. Silence. "That's illegal." Her mouth opened, closed. "You can't prove—" I already did. I didn't raise my voice. I let the paper speak. Her hands trembled. For the first time she saw me, not as a man to leave, as a man who had learned. The cafe kept playing soft music, a song about love. "Wrong soundtrack," she whispered. "We can fix this." I stood. "No," I said. "You can't." Cold confrontation, revenge moment. Court didn't need emotion, it needed documentation. I watched her testify, cry, blame him, blame me. The judge listened to facts. Her lover disappeared before sentencing. She stayed. The accounts were frozen,
The property returned, the savings restored, but something else was taken, her certainty. When she saw me in the hallway, she tried to speak. I walked past her. That was the revenge. Not shouting, not triumph, absence. The house sold. I kept nothing we touched together. 40 years of furniture left behind like evidence bags. I moved cities, changed routines, let the old life dissolve. She lost more than money. She lost the story she told herself about who she was. Closure, emotional detachment. I don't think about her often. When I do, it's without heat, like remembering a storm from inside a safe house. She thought she drained my life savings. She only revealed my weakness, trust. I replaced it with awareness. The law gave me back what she stole, but it couldn't return the years. That loss is permanent. So is the clarity. Love is not proven by time. It is proven by restraint. She mistook my silence for blindness. She mistook my loyalty for ignorance. She mistook my calm for surrender, and she paid in full. Now I live with fewer possessions and no illusions. The street she kicked me onto was the first place I could finally stand, and the man she thought she destroyed is the only one who walked away intact.